Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Tarot for Him. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. Okay, y'all. Well, sometimes I don't know how to say what needs to be said. So, okay, I love that we start with the Magician, and then we'll skip one, and then we move to the Justice card. So I think that's a nice way to start. The Magician and the Justice card. You are in the driver's seat. You get to decide what to manifest in your life now and from now on ever, You get to decide, and you've got a great balance, a great justice coming to you. But what stands in between this and this is the Three of Swords reversed. And I'll turn it up right so you can see what this energy is really about. And so it looks like it's, and then beyond the Justice card, just to continue on, you have the Five of Cups and then the Knight of Swords. So talking about these two energies, this is like you're not over a heartbreak, you're just not getting over it. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That's why I'm like, start with the Magician, move on to the Justice card. I think there's a gentle nudge to say maybe it's time to, start to accept the reality of what is, the reality of what was, and it's time to start manifesting new. It's time to bring balance into your life, greater balance. You have one other major arcana, and you know how I feel about major arcanas because it means you're at a destiny point in life. And so the other major arcana we have is the Tower. And that comes after this Five of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So let's go to the smaller energies. Not that they're small in any way, but the details, I guess. Three of Swords reversed, Five of Cups upright, and the Knight of Swords upright. So this really feels like you need to have a conversation. It feels like starting with yourself. Having a conversation, starting with yourself, speaking your truth, but also there might be others that you need to speak your truth with. And, only you can know what that is. Because the card clarifying the Tower is the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's like you're not letting love in. You're not letting love in, and maybe you're not flowing love out either because you're just not moving on from this situation. And so with this one, you see that he's crying over these three spilt cups. And, I always like to say, honor the grief. Honor the grief. It's true. It's real. But at the same time, it's not healthy if you're just closing yourself off from receiving any love at all. And it's not like you need to rush into a relationship or anything like that, but just start loving yourself, start opening yourself to receiving in bigger ways. You've got big energies here. So this can be, I always want to tell people, take some psychedelics and go to a waterfall and just let love pour into you that way. And often when we start to open ourselves to love, it starts a cleansing process, and we need the tears to come forth first. So let the tears flow, let the tears, let them flow. Just allow yourself to cry if you need to. That's really kind of what it looks like. Even though we've got this Knight of Swords, sometimes when we start speaking about our feelings and acknowledging and validating ourselves, and maybe get a notebook. Swords are all kinds of energy. It's not just words we speak, it's the thoughts we think, the beliefs that we run, also the messages we receive from others. But this is written messages as well, or text or whatever. Either way, it just feels like you need to start speaking your truth with a vengeance. I don't know why it doesn't have to be violent, but it really does, because eventually the moral of the story of this card is that there's two cups still standing. And so once you're ready, stand up and turn around and see that you've still got 2 cups full. And often, you know, there's like a bridge beyond that and a castle representing there's a whole new adventure waiting for you. There's a whole new adventure. There's a, you know, I was going to say a fucked up joke and say there's plenty of other heartbreaks down the line. It doesn't have to be. Hopefully we can be done with heartbreak. I'm always fucking with my hair, whatever. But, you know, it just does feel like it's time to live. It's time to live again. Start manifesting your life. Let whatever this heartbreak is about, allow that heartbreak to inform how you want to move forward from here. What would bring balance to your life? What would feel like justice? Hopefully, you know, the justice is you finding happiness again. It's okay. And so it is interesting that the Tower, you know, wants to be a strong energy in this message, but it does kind of feel like having to let go. And it's like, if I let go of this, you know, and there's all these fears, but it's like, but what are you getting from hanging on? It just looks like a perpetual heartbreak, and you're not nourishing yourself. This isn't healthy, you know? So let go, face the consequences of letting go, face the consequences of, without this, who am I? You know, because at least you're creating. Without this, you're the fucking magician. Do you get it? Without this, you're the magician. And what I love too about this is that the scales represent the sign of Libra, and Libra is the partnership. It's the give and take. It's the balance. And so it's like, you know, I'm sure there's much better that can come in for you, because now you're more clear on what it is that you do want to manifest. Again, not that you have to rush out and let love in, unless, you know, maybe by letting this go, maybe that's all that you need. And maybe there is some grand new love waiting on the other side for you. I don't want to start making promises, and I really like caution against codependent actions, because I don't think that's healthy either. But you know, better to go and find connection. Well, I don't know. Be healthy about it. Be healthy, but at the same time, don't be so closed off. You know, there's all different ways to nourish yourself. Just, you know, let the walls come down. Accept the reality of what is no longer your reality, and just move on. Okay? You'll be okay. I turned this Ace of Cups right side up, and then, you know what came after this Ace of Cups? And once I turned it right side up, I don't make this shit up. It's the Queen of Cups. And so this is tarot for him, you know, but again, whatever gender, wherever you find yourself on the spectrum, but it does feel like there's a nourishing, loving, deep, because here's this whale in the water, someone with depth, but also someone with vision. Someone who is committed to healing, but she's also healed herself. She is strong in her emotions. She's balanced. She's loving. She's kind. She's deep. And there's a strong mother energy there too. And so it just feels like there's a lot of healing. Whether you find it in a new partnership or wherever you find it, or maybe this is finding this part of yourself once you open up and connecting to that full spectrum of who we are. However it comes to you, open yourself to love. Turn around, start the new adventure, get clear on what it is that you want to manifest in your life, and heal, baby, heal. All right, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.